favorite scary movie.
Like I talked about with The People Under the Stairs, Wes Craven had a very busy decade in the 90s, and he left off with the franchise that he started in the 80s with Wes Craven's A New Nightmare. This is the one Nightmare movie that I had never seen. I had seen Up to the Dream Child, haven't touched the remake. I imagine I will at some point. And this was the one of the originals that I had never seen, and I think it might be my second or third favorite of the overall franchise. I like this movie a lot more than I expected. This is meta. You all know how much I love those movies, but here it actually works. The basic premise is that Wes Craven, playing Wes Craven, is making a new Nightmare on Elm Street film. The main character, Heather Langenkamp, plays Heather Langenkamp, and she has to reckon with having a family of her own, dealing with the legacy of being the final girl of A Nightmare on Elm Street, while also dealing with the fact that Freddy Krueger is super popular and the actual article Freddy Krueger might just be around the corner. I don't really like meta movies. I feel like the only person that really does it in the best way was Wes Craven. In 96, he lampooned the slasher genre with Scream. Here, he almost lampoons the franchise that he started, commentating on how the franchise got so big that people just sort of accepted Freddy Krueger and forgot to be afraid of him. This movie feels very much like a back to basics affair, and that's what makes the movie work. It feels very much like if you skipped all the other movies outside of the original Friday the 13th, the original Nightmare on Elm Street, and you just watched this, you would lose nothing. Loggy Camp is predictably great. She has a lot of really good moments and a lot of really good scenes. Really, this is like this and the original are like her best performances in this series. Robert Englund is predictably great as Freddy. Really, like I said, it's a back to basics approach. You don't see a ton of him, but when he does show up, it feels like it's over for you. He's not like playing around with a power glove from Nintendo. He's like, now I'm playing with power. Like none of that stuff. It's back to basics, back to 1, 2, Freddy's coming for you, like that Freddy Krueger. And it just was great. If you watch this movie for nothing else, watch this movie for the ending. I won't spoil it here, but it may be my favorite final battle in any Nightmare on Elm Street film. I loved this ending to pieces. And honestly, like I said, this might be my second or third favorite outside of Dream Warriors. If you have not seen New Nightmare, see it. It is well worth the watch.